Hello, my friends. It's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. I'm here today for the open collab that I host with Maria of Maria's Miscellany called hashtag Stash to Treasure. And it also reminds me of the videos I've been doing called Use It or Lose It. So this is May, and our prompt for this month, actually, no, it's June. I'm doing it in May, so hello. Anyway, let's transfer or convert over to June here. June is paint and paint markers. So you can, we give you prompts so that if you need an idea or, something to motivate you and to inspire you, you can look through our prompts and, let that be your guide. This month I am not doing the prompt. I decided, I looked around, I was going to do the prompt, and I looked around and I decided to do something different. So I have this pile of Workbasket magazines that I picked up at a thrift store, and I'm getting ready to list them in my my eBay shop. I have, in case you haven't seen my videos lately, I have a new eBay shop. I used to have an Etsy shop, but I transferred everything over, or I am transferring everything over to eBay. And my eBay shop is called Sheree Shop. And I always have it down, the link under my videos in my description box. But yeah, I have all these I found at a thrift store one time. I found them all on the same day. And what I did was I went through, there was a ton of them, and I went through all of them and picked these out because these were older. There was some ones, there were more that were vintage, but they were not as old as these, and they weren't, I don't know, these were just better. The older ones are better, I think. So I'm not going to do a flip through today, and they're not listed yet, but I will be listing them. So, but today I want to pick one out that I'm going to harvest. So that's going to be a little bit hard because I love all these, and I have cut one up before though, and they have some really great articles and just different things that you can make into ephemera. So like this one here is from 1953, and isn't that a gorgeous cover? 15 cents back in 1953. So let me pick one out. Gosh, I might even end up going through all of these. I'm just going to look at the covers and see which one I might want to cut up. Like I said, I bought, that day at the thrift store, the ones I liked best. Okay, that one, I think, that one doesn't have as pretty as a cover, I don't think, as the other ones, although I like this orangey part. Look at that beautiful blue one. Let me put that to get over there as a possibility. Oh, this one's really cool with the girl on the front. And they're all, like the ones with the doilies. Those are my favorites. These all have doilies. I mean, there are, of course, not perfect. See, there's a little tear there. But the doily one, there's a blanket, like a knitted blanket on that one. I'm going to put that one over there. The ones with the people, the girls, the ladies, I think are really cool. It's another 15-cent one, 1955. This one's cool. Now, this might be one of the younger ones that I liked. Okay, so here's an example of the younger one. Still vintage, 1975, but quite different, don't you think? But I probably loved her coat. It's crochet, it looks like. But see how beautiful? Here's another younger one that I probably liked her outfit. 1975. And then we go back to, well, this one's really cool because of the gingerbread house here. And it's 1984. So yeah, like I said, I went through all of them and picked out my favorites. Let me take a quick sip of my coffee. I got a cup of coffee here I just poured nice and hot. It's morning and my voice is still waking up, so that's if I sound froggy, that's why. I'm not sick or anything. But aren't these cute? So, okay, we did look at them all, but this one's really thin. This one's thicker. Huh, that's funny that this one's so thin. 1957. I'm going to put that one over there as a possibility. Yeah, see the doily. Oh, a whole like crocheted or knitted bedspread there. So, okay, so all of those being listed. I might take this thinner one, actually, because these are still thicker than that one. This one's a little thinner, maybe. But I love that blue cover. I don't know why I put that one over there. It's so pretty with the blue. Okay, so there's 2 staples here. Let me grab my staple remover. Let's see, where is it? It is right here. I looked in the wrong drawer at first. I have all my little tools like this in a little drawer over there and a little basket in the drawer. And so there's 2 staples. And, oh, I didn't get my timer going. There we go. So I need to subtract about 5 minutes. When it says 5 minutes left, I've probably been doing this for my allotted camera time. So, and that's the time my camera will let me record the length of a video. I need to experiment with my camera again because, you know, it used to cut off at, it cut me off if I went too long. It would cut me off like 32 minutes and 11 seconds. And the other day it let me go to 33 minutes. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is happening? Is it going to let me go longer now? Not that I need to go longer because I like to keep my videos not too long so that, you know, I mean, I know how it is when I want to watch it, you know, I have a little bit of time, I want to watch a video, but, and I kind of look and see, well, can I watch this one right now? You know, how long is it? So of course you can always speed them up. And if you, I remember when I first started doing, you know, watching videos on YouTube, I didn't even know you could speed them up. And then finally someone said in a video, you know, you can speed up my video if you want. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's try it. And it worked. So that comes in real handy if you want to watch a video and it's too long for you. You can double time it or, you know, 1.5, 1.75. Oh, these are nice pages, aren't they? So, yeah, if you can get this apart well enough, you can use these in a journal. They're a really great size as far as the size for, you know, kind of a standard journal. They are, well, this, I mean, they're all about the same size. I mean, they are all the same size. This is 5.5 inches wide here, this page, and then 8 inches long. And there is a white kind of space around. Looks like most of the pages have a little white space. So if you needed to make them a little bit, cut off the edges to use them in a journal, that could definitely be a possibility. Now, since they are pretty old, you can see they're browning, I would definitely put some reinforcement in the middle. You could use paper, ribbon, the thin ribbon. I probably wouldn't use your ribbon though. Some fabric ribbon, I guess is what I'm thinking of, not regular ribbon. Fabric ribbon, paper, washi. I would glue the washi down though with some, you know, sturdy glue. So let's see what we want to make into ephemera. I have a file folder piece here, just a half a one that I've already trimmed down. And so let's go through here and figure out, maybe we can fill up this file folder with some pieces from this. That's what I'm thinking. And that's what I've done before. So I'm going to look for some small articles first of all and go from there. And then go to the bigger ones. Like, okay, I see one right here. Let's just see if there's any here in the front. Here's a whole page of articles. So that could be something. Well, it's this page and this page. Let's take this out because there's articles on the other side too. Okay, oops, I took out 2 pages. So we're going to go for this one. And see, this kind of flew out there. Let's put this back over here. I love this. Maybe I'll save that for a journal. It's a whole advertisement for unbreakable dinnerware, lifetime, melamine. Oh, cool. All right. Have you heard of melamine? I have heard about it before. I mean, I've heard of it before. I don't think my mom ever had melamine, but I remember her calling some of her dishes Melmac? I just thought of that when I saw the melamine dishes. And I think my mom had Melmac. I don't know. It's coming from the back of my head, way back in history. I don't know if that's right, but I think I remember that Melmac. So yeah, and they were like that, unbreakable. Maybe they really were melamine, but I just remember them being called Melmac. Okay, so this has an all over kind of articles that I wouldn't try to cut out. I mean, you could. They're small. See, here's one. Here's one. So if you wanted some tiny little tags or something, you could cut these out individually. And over here, they're bigger. So, well, not too big though. Like this is one, this is one, this is one, this is one. This is a whole advertisement here. Make your home the envy of all. House of Ransu. It looks like some Japanese decorations there of some kind. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but Oriental servant, boy and girl, matching pictures or something. Okay, needle threader. Wow, look at that. Needle threader, it's giant. Right here. If you see the hand, that's a hand. That's the needle threader. It's not just a little thing, it's a whole machine or something. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this whole thing down. Or maybe cut out the middle so I don't waste that, you know, and just put them closer together. Okay, let me grab let's just do that with scissors. I'm going to fold it this way so I can see and cut that middle part out and get my glue and see how these turn out. So like I said, I've done this. I've cut up a wet work basket and I cut up a prevention magazine once, a little, you know, one of those little prevention, but it was a very vintage one. So, and the ephemera from that turned out really cool. I'm going to put some, let's see, I don't think I'm going to want all this, see the blank area here? I don't think I'm going to want that, so let's cut that off too. We want the whole thing to be articles. This could be a great masterboard too. Cover, you know, if you're want to make a masterboard, cover it up with these pages and then cut it out and see how it looks. Or you, I mean, you can do it randomly, or you can do it strategically, however you want to do it if you make a masterboard. So, all right, that one's ready. And now this one. Yeah, I did want to do this because I was thinking of listing these magazines, and actually I was getting ready to list them. I thought, oh, I wanted to, you know, use one. I wanted to kind of harvest one, see what ephemera I can make. So I thought, well, here we go. Here's my opportunity. So this collab could be your opportunity to do something you've been wanting to do. And so to participate, you just post your video, use the hashtag stash to treasure, and then people can search. Maria and I can search. Be sure to check out Maria's video because she always does very interesting things and things that are different and unique that you might not think of, you know. So I will have her channel linked below, and then just search the hashtag for the other participants. And everyone's welcome. You don't have to do it on a certain day. And you don't have to only do it once per month. You can do it as many times as you want. As many times as you want to do and turn your stash into treasure. Okay. All right, I think that's enough glue. Let's get this one down here. I'm using this side with the little branding there because I want to cover that up. So, and I figured I'll see if, I don't think you can see through these, but I'll check it out before I glue it the next piece down. Okay. Okay, that one, wow, you can really see that. Well, you can see the glue a little, you can see the glue behind. I didn't think you could, I had no idea you're going to be able to see the glue through this. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. But I can see the glue streaks. Okay, so this one will smear it out a little bit. Let's see, can you see through this? No, you can't really see that branding through here. But, you know what, I might try a glue stick on this one. That's a good reason to use a glue stick on something. And Maria mentioned something in her video today that got me thinking. And that is, she was using a glue stick, and she said, if I think it's gonna come up, or you know, she was gonna decide later, but she said, you know, you use a glue stick, and then if you think you need more reinforcement of whatever you glued down, use some Mod Podge over the top of it. And you can get matte Mod Podge, or I have a, which I might try on this as an experiment, not right now during the video, but I can let you know how it works. I have some of the spray Mod Podge, and I believe that says matte finish on it. I've used it, and it you can't really even tell it's on there because I lightly sprayed it over my project, and I felt like it gave it a good seal, but it did, you didn't even really know it was there. So okay, yeah, that's a lot better. So I just experimented for you with these pages. You can, of course, see anything there with the, I think this is drawing. I don't want to go over it too much with anything because I don't want to tear the paper. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm afraid I'm going to tear the paper because where it's wet, if I go over it with anything really hard like that, it might tear right where the glue is actually. I think it's drying though. The streaks are disappearing. They really are. You know, there's only a few left here, so that's good to know. I'm kind of going over those streaks so that they can finish drying the thicker spots, but they aren't, as they're drying, they're disappearing. That is really interesting. So at first I thought, wow, but that is really interesting. Okay, so those are two different pieces. So I'm going to leave it at that as far as putting any more on there and cut this out. I'm just going to use my scissors real quick here, cut on the edges because they are straight, and see what we have, see what it looks like, and then cut out some, I don't know, we'll see what we cut out. I haven't decided if it's just going to be little, I think they're going to be just little ephemera pieces, you know what I mean? And they can just be little like journaling spots. Jazzy's at my door, just kind of like, are you coming out? She just shook outside my door. I could let her in, but she's just kind of walking around, getting ready to, I got to let her out still and give her see if she ate her food during the night and give her some more food. So I'm going to cut down the middle. This could be a good page too if you want to reinforce it this way. Put it on some, you know, glue the pages onto coffee dyed paper or whatever paper you might want. Say you have one-sided scrapbook paper. You can glue a couple of these on the other side, on the white side, or you know, just on some cardstock or whatever, like I'm doing here, and just fold it into a page. So, okay, here they are, reinforced. Let's do this one first because it has bigger pieces. So, I think I'm going to keep all of this together. These would be cute. I think they would be cute, and they're a little bit bigger than the little tiny pieces that they would be if I cut them into individual articles. I just caught that with my scissors. That would be a good one. Or I could sew around these too, which I might do. I don't know if I'll have time to do that today. But there we go. Now, isn't that cute? See what I mean? It's two articles. The needle threader and the glasses. Swedish embroidery and brand new Xmas gift for children. You know, I didn't realize they used the word Xmas back in the 1950s. I mean, I wasn't born during this time, so I wasn't born at this year anyway. I was born, let's just say much later than that. What was this, 1955 or 53 or something? But yeah, I thought it came about in the 70s, I think. I don't know. I guess I never, when you're a kid, maybe you don't hear it or see it when you're a little kid. And I just remember, I think I really noticed it when I went to a Christian school when I was a kid, high school, middle school, high school, and they were, they were like, Xmas, no, that's bad. Which, if you've heard, of course you've heard it, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? They kind of preached against it. So I guess that's when I picked up on it, when they preached against it. And I was like, oh, yeah, Xmas. Okay, yeah. I get it. Okay, so this one has all the little tiny articles. And like I said, I don't want to cut them out individually. So there's a line right down the middle here. First of all, let's cut that and see what that looks like. Don't you love it when you cut things up like this and just kind of see how they come out? Try to stay on that line because first of all, that will mean I'm cutting a straight line. And second of all, I won't cut into the articles. Okay, so I could leave it like that, which I like. I think I will because I have the totality of the articles. If I cut it down the middle here, I think that would be cute, which we might do one down the middle. Let me see. Let's see, because I'll be cutting. I think I'll leave this one whole. What is this? The Book That Talks. That's really cute. But this one's just blinds right here. So I think we can cut the blinds in half and see what this looks like as a little kind of tag looking, or a little journal card, whatever. I'm cutting this in half too, but I think that's okay. So there they are. So cute. I like them. Okay. I like those more than I thought I would. Maybe I have to cut this one in half now too. I think I do. Here's the other ones. This one needs some glue right here. No, there's nothing hanging out over, but it must be a little loose right there. So I'm just putting that glue right there on the edge. Okay. Let's get, so these are naturally aged. You haven't done anything to them yet, but this is the kind of thing, like yesterday in my video, I said something about, I don't distress everything. I just distress things that are kind of calling for it. They're like, I must be distressed type of thing. These are calling for it because they're already distressed naturally. And so just a little more distressing would add, I think, to their vintageness and vintage look. So I think it's only natural to distress these. And I know you can go quick with whatever you're using, but I like these little brushes. They are, in case you haven't seen me use them before, they are eyeshadow brushes that I get at Dollar Tree. See, and just that fast. There we go. You might not even be able to see it in the camera. I can see it. And it makes just a little bit of difference there around the edges. Especially knocking off that, like this one, a little bit of the file folder is showing. So you either are knocking off that part that's showing, covering that up, so it blends in with the article so you don't really even know that that's file folder. Or if you can see the white edge of the file folder or the manila color, it's knocking that off so you don't see that. There's another one. See? It goes really, I don't know. I think I just like this because, and they're very, these last a long time. I mean, one of these little brushes, I got so many in a little package from Dollar Tree. And they last, I don't know. I mean, I've never used one of the daubers. And, I know you have to replace that little piece on the end. Somebody that uses one of those, let me know how long one of those little pieces on the end, if you use it. I mean, I guess it depends on how much you use it as to how long it lasts, of course. But let me know if you use yours regularly, how long it lasts you. Because one of these little brushes, I'm going to say it lasts me at least 6 months. So that little package of a dozen or whatever it was, 24, or 18 or whatever little eyeshadow brushes that I got. It's going to last me forever. Plus, when I bought it, I came home, and then soon after that, I realized I had another pack of the same package in my makeup drawer, and I don't really wear eyeshadow, so I don't really wear it. I don't wear it. So I don't know. I guess I wore it at some point. Once in a while in my lifetime, I decided, oh, I need to wear eyeshadow, and so I wore it a couple times. But I've never worn eyeshadow on a regular basis. So I brought them all in here into my craft room. So I have tons of these little brushes now. So, but they last forever. And you can tell when they're starting to wear out. They get a little, this cushiony, part gets thin. And you start feeling or seeing the plastic behind, this little plastic part here. So, very $1.25 for a bunch of these. And I think I bought mine when they were $1. I know I did. I bought both of them when they were $1. So it's a whole $2 it cost me for years of these little brushes. And I feel like I can really control it, because it's just a little space there. And, I'm just zipping. I feel like I just zip over the space like this. And there I go. I'm done with my distressing. So we did all of those pretty quickly, I think. And yeah, these really called for the distressing. So are we done? I don't know. Let me look at them. Let's look at them and see if we need anything else. I wouldn't want to cover these up with anything because I would want to, like, when I put these in a journal, I think whoever gets the journals will be like, oh, I want to look at what's on here. I would if it was me, right? So if it was my journal, it's easy to shop by mail. That's before the internet, right? Instead of shopping online. Of course, people shopped in catalogs and by mail. I wonder how you ordered. There is probably an order form or a phone number or address on these that you write to. Isn't that funny how we used to do things? So I'm trying to see. See, now on this one, I wouldn't want a topper because I wouldn't want to cover up the words there, Swedish embroidery. This one could be a cute little pocket or tuck spot. And I might add a little something in here. I don't know. I'd have to put it in a journal and then decide. These two are just super cute. I love these. There's a record here about Santa talking, some reindeer. I mean, just really cute articles and just cute little, I'm going to call them journaling spots. And this one we could say is a tag, but again, free glasses here in this ad. Mako hearing glasses. Interesting. See, don't you want to read all about that? Actual size replica cutout Mako hearing glasses. Try them on in your home free. So you get a cutout, and then if you like them, you order the real thing or something. I don't know. That is funny. But there's the needle threader. So I like them just like this. But what I would do is either use them as ephemera or tuck spots and pockets. So this could be a little tuck spot in the corner of a page. I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. Let me grab a piece of paper that I happen to have right here. So if you have some paper, this is coffee dyed. And this is going to be your tuck spot. You could glue it or sew it right here. Boom, boom. And there you go, a little tuck spot. And the one I said could be a pocket. You could put it here. That would be a cute little pocket. Just glue here, here, and here. It could even be a belly band. Put it in the middle of a page and just glue here and here, or sew, whatever you want to do, staple. Or it could be an up tuck. Put it at the top of a page, like that. And then any of these could be tuck spots. This could be an awesome pocket right here. So you can use them for either or. And you get my point. Pockets, tuck spots, ephemera tags, whatever you want to do. But I know I have a whole book to use up. I'm not going to try to use up any more today because I might want to save some of these as pages. So yeah, I think I'll try to use some of these in my next journal if it's the right size, because I don't want to cut off too much of this, you know, so it'd have to be the right size. So I'll have to wait till I do a journal the right size and use it for more of that, but I'll put that here in my stash. And or maybe I could even get some ready, you know, ahead of time. Go ahead and go through it and reinforce the ones that where's my glue lid, that I like. I'll find it in a minute. Here it is. And go ahead and get those ready so when I do a journal, I can just grab them and be ready to go. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm talking a little quiet. I hope I'm loud enough on the video. People are still sleeping in the house, but I've got to go get ready for work, and I will see you in my next video. Tomorrow, I'm going to, let's see, today's Friday when I'm going to publish this video. Tomorrow will be whatever I get ready for. I'm going to try to get a bundle ready for my shop and like a journal kit. And then I'll show you these magazines. That might be all I have time for, but I'll show you these in more detail because I'm going to list some of them. I don't know. There's a lot here, so I'll see how I decide to list those to get them listed the quickest, and you'll see that tomorrow. So thanks for watching today. I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you then. See you later.